Don't worry, Dan. Everyone makes mistakes. Yeah, I had to restart the stream because there was a little glitch in the system, but we're all good now. We're back up and running again here in GP4. If you have just joined us, we are restarting qualifying because there was an error in the driver selection. But it's all good now. Luke's in, everyone's in. We're all happy days. I was just about to say, the main objective here, we're all keeping safe, we're all having fun, playing with our PlayStations and Xboxes, what have you. And yeah, that's the main objective for this, for our life at the moment, I had to admit.
Yeah. So we're going to get Tom coming out first again, do you think? He's
on the it's going to be most likely.
Let's see who comes out. I can hear the cars starting their engines, revving them up, getting ready to go.
I can hear a Merc from Williams. I wonder who it's going to be. I'm going to spectate Tom.
Oh,
the Alpha's out. Oh, Tom didn't get out first. Tom didn't get out first. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Tom's lost it. Tom's lost it already. It's Topics who came out first.
If maybe Tom can stay behind Topics and get the drag. Slipstream off him, maybe get a bit of laps on.
Tom didn't come out first. What a surprise. But there you go then. So at least the main advantage is right now we started quali, the drivers get to have a lot more track time now and get more used to the circuit.
Yeah, definitely, 100%. They're more used to it now. They know where they made mistakes, where they can improve, maybe get a bit more time. But Topics has come out on the softs.
Tom is going to let Tom go.
Yeah, he's letting past. Tom again doing a banker lap on the medium, seeing how fast he can go.
Yeah, so
I'd say if he gets a 129, he'd be alright still for track position, maybe starting the mediums.
Yeah.
If that's what he wants to do.
So yeah, very interesting this, very interesting. DCG is saying, can people stop taking up the 100 meter board? Well, yeah, that could be a main factor. Yeah, people could start taking up the 100-meter boards because that board is the most important board of any racetrack. In my advice there, Ryan.
Yeah, 100-meter board's always the marker.
The most important board. So right, we're back underway again for qualifying. Another 18-minute session here, so the drivers get to have more track time to get used to this circuit more before the race. So we've got Tom on a lap again already, starting first, of course.
Oh, a lot of cars bunched up there, coming down the straight. Looks like a Haas right behind. Oh, the Haas is going for the overtake on the both of the hot lap. The Renault's gone wide. Is that Senna? Oh no, it's
it was just loading a spun.
Oh, it was the Haas that spun.
Just loading a spun, so I don't know what was going on there, but
well, they were both going down the straight, one behind the other, both on hot laps, both DRS.
Maggi is spun as well, taking on the curb, and Maggi is spun on the hard. Don't go on that curb, whatever you do. It's like Bahrain, it's an auto-spin curb basically, so do not go on that curb, guys, because that means problems. So
well, he needs to get moving. He may get a warning here for staying still on track. He needs to get across.
Maggi reverses quickly. He's getting out of the way. Good lad, Maggi. Let's see if he can back on circuit.
He's got a gap now. He might be able to go.
Badger's about to come through to the same point, and Badgie's away. Fantastic news. Maggi is away. Fantastic news. My goodness me, though. That was a hairy moment in there.
Yeah, I think we've got a Ferrari sat on track facing the wrong way. It's just after sector 2. Yeah, he's just getting going now.
Any dance through, so there must have been Podge that was stuck on circuit. Tom sets a 1:31.6 and Topic's 1:29.3. So he's gone faster already than his previous lap time there, Topics.
Yeah, that's a great lap for the softs.
Alpha 1-2 at the moment, DCG with a 1:30.1. Where is Senna? Where is Senna at? He's just going towards the final part of the track now. Senna with a 1:29.3 to beat, as Senna goes into P2 with a 1:29.8. So where's Brumi?
Badger may have gone off on the spoon. He was on the this is the yellow flag and he was sitting off the track.
It goes Brumi, or 1:29.9, so a tenth slower than Senna. Topics is absolutely thundering down this track at the moment. Very good pace there from Topics. Dan goes into P6, and X Gamer in P5. Cyclomission P8, Harry's in P9. So good news for Harry. He's got more.
We just had Badger's come out a big accident coming around the last corner with a Alpha. Who was that with?
Was that a Racing Point?
Yeah, it was. Iris RL Tommy also had an accident with Badger. Big collision there on the last corner. God knows what happened there.
Goodness me.
Retired.
Bad news for X Gamers team in for Badger there. Bad news. What a shame. That is. This track is a mischief in its own right. It's an absolute nightmare to get it wrong here.
On track at the moment. Probably, I think, had an accident just on the hairpin in sector 2.
You're a better spot than me. I've seen that now. You're a better spot than me.
I saw Badger coming around the last corner. He was close to the race before I'd switched to him. And that's before I could even blink.
Tommy's out qualifying.
Tommy has been disqualified. Oh no.
Oh no. Poor old Tommy, man. That is such a shame. Such a shame.
He did that to, do it as a consequence of maybe he caused the accident between him and Badger.
That was just talking in qualifying, of course. I was just about to say that Harry's done more than a lap here at Japan, so that's a main feature.
Yeah, as we have Luke coming around the sector 1. I don't think I think he's just on an outlap at the moment on the mediums. Oh, he's hit the curb. Oh, don't want to do that. He almost lost it.
Do not touch the curb. Do not touch that final curb of the final part. Yes, this is like an auto spinner, really. Rocking under number 14.
Well. Coming around. He's good.
So Luke now into the hairpin turn in the Haas. So let's see what he can do on an out. Is he on a lap? He's on an outlap. He's on an outlap. So I'm not going to look at that. Justodian is finished his lap. I think he has. Yeah. So I'm trying to find drivers on a lap here. G-Man's about to start. G-Man's about to start his lap. Here we go. G-Man on the mediums. Let's see what he can do in the Mercedes. Let's see what he can do. He's done an amazing time here in SFR, of course. JB said.
Red Bull coming out in front of him on an outlap. So
JB says this is entertaining and it's qualifying. Here's a question for comms. At what point will you chaps start to call the teams the 2020 names, like Toro Rosso to AlphaTauri? Well, I think, in my mind, I'm just going to call the team out of this AlphaTauri, in my opinion. I mean, it makes sense to call Toro Rosso AlphaTauri. I don't know what we'll be like, Ryan. I think you'll be saying the same for you.
I don't mind, yeah. If we want to be calling 2020 names, we can do. G-Man coming down the hairpin. Still on the exit.
G-Man's giving a nice tidy lap at the moment, so very good tidy lap on the mediums. So
we've got quite a few cars. We've got Magi on the lap, just coming around the last S. Hopefully he doesn't touch the curb this time. Yeah, nice and smooth through there. And Senna, he's just on an outlap on the softs.
So what tracks are looking?
I think Frank Oliver there may have had a
bit of a moment. It's a fifth part of the final races. So here goes the G-Man now into. Oh, we got a lap completed, and that is James Hook. It goes into P7. G-Man's about to cross the line now. Here he comes in the Merc, and he goes into P7 himself. So well done there to the G-Man, or 130.9. I was about to say, Ryan. What tracks are you really looking forward to for next season?
Well, definitely Zandvoort. Can't wait to do that track.
Hanoi's going to be very interesting as well, would you say?
Yeah, I want to see Spain, the last sector. I want to see how that feels to drive in the new game.
It's of course going to be our final season here at F1 2019 before we move home to F1 2020, which I was lucky Scary didn't even get a validated landing. He cut the curb very aggressively there. No. Of course, that Gamer is in the running for his championship at the moment, so keep props up to him. Racing Pod, I just noticed Racing Pod has gone into second, 129.4. Well done, Podge. The Ferraris are showing what they can do today. Fantastic lap there from Podge.
What Senna can do now is he's just coming around the S-Benz now, just in the first sector.
Well, let's keep an eye on Senna then. Let's have a look what he does in the Renault. Of course, he is the championship contender, the championship leader. He's do not touch that curve, Senna, and he does it wonderfully. So
very nice for you.
Right, he's got a car in front of him. There's a Ferrari ahead of him, but I don't think it'll cause him too much bother. 4 tenths faster than in the first sector, but it's not purple at the moment. But he is going to give it a good damn go. I'll try and tell down Thomas. It's 1:29.3. It's a very tough time to beat, though. So Senna now got into that very long right-hander before he goes into Spoon. What's Spoon like then to drive there, right? What's Spoon corner like?
If you don't brake enough, you're definitely going to be going wide. Difficult to know when to start accelerating. You don't want to be in that gravel trap on the right there. I think Senna has aced it though. He's got a good exit. He's going quick down the back straight.
130 yard, nicely done. So we go into the final turns now, and that is Need for Speed having a spin in front of Senna.
Senna needs to get out of the way.
Very good dodge there. Harry got out of the way just in the nick of time. Here goes Senna with 120. Oh, Senna! What a lap for Senna! What a lap for Senna! Tom is going to be looking at that and say, how on earth are we going to improve from that? Tom is just going to P4 for 129.8, but what a lap from Senna! Talking about a championship marker.
Yeah, absolute cracker there from Senna. He's definitely going to be much, he's going to have so much confidence now going into the race. I think he's going to be able to pit now and hopefully stay in the pits for the rest of qualifying.
Unbelievable lap from Senna. Unbelievable. 128.8. That's near enough GP3 category, let alone else. Very cracking lap. He's showing the contenders how it should be done here in Japan. Unbelievable stuff. So the drivers now, they're going to be thinking to themselves, I'm going to have to try to do better to be that. Brumi's faster, but only by a tenth though, go into the final chicane. So he needs to put it all out the bag here and this final part of the track. Is it goes
Sajkovic down a fast lap now.
Brumi goes in to P6 and he goes up by 1. So Senna is looking very pretty in the moment. Very good. Oh, can't get over that actually. It's absolute wonderful lap. Wonderful lap. I love that from Lee. Listen to this. Lee says this. He's trying to copy what Senna says. He says this. Says he doesn't like this track and would struggle. I'm calling that BS. That's brilliant.
Oh yeah, he would say that. He would say that.
I'm calling that BS. That's brilliant. Mind games from Senna. Putting the old
Harry's spun on the S's and the Ferrari's just had to dodge him. That was so close there. He spun the car back.
He's got the other Ferrari, and that's the other. Yeah, that was the Ferrari that came along. So Harry's a very lucky boy to not actually get collected by the Ferraris there. So very good work there.
That's on his outlap as well on fresh medium. So they're going to be. He's spun again. He's hit the wall. He's lost a bit of his end plate there.
Sajkovic about to finish with his lap now. Here he comes now into the final part of the track. Sajkovic now into the final part, goes up 3 places to P13. Good lap there from Sajkovic there as we got Sonic Hawk about to come out of the pit. Matt G now is on an out lap. Let's see what he can do. This is Senna's teammate, of course, and of course he needs to go as high as he can if he wants to protect Senna's championship charge. So here comes Matt G now into the final corner. Starts his lap now. Let's see what the Renault man's got. He flies down this main straight here in Japan, chucks in turn 1 and 2 absolutely rapidly there. Now into the S's. Let's see what he can do. Tucks in nicely. Good for the second bit. Bit wide for the first bit. Third bit. Tucks in. Do not. Let's see if he touches the curb. Nope. Very good there for Maggi there. Nicely done. Into the 2 right-handers towards the bridge. The only figure of 8 track this one. So you're going under the bridge. Through we go.
He needs to hurry up in the pit and get some tyres on. He needs to get a better lap in.
He needs to go on the softs. Harry needs to go on the softs now. He's got no other choice really to get onto this. What track is next? It's Austin. I think it is Austin, Texas next. We're going to. I think it's USA next, I believe, but I need to check that. I need to check that as well. So we'll check that in a minute. So let's have a look at this. Mad G in P10 at the moment. We got.
Which is just coming up to the last corners on a fast lap. He's got Sonic Hawk in front of him.
Oh my goodness me!
Topics.
Oh my topics! My goodness!
Oh, what a fantastic lap! Senna really needs to get out now, get a lap in, really get his head
Mad G now he's about to come through to P4. What a lap from Mad G there! Senna now's got all to do now. Luke goes into P3. Fantastic lap from Luke. Racing Podge now, he's 4/10 off of this time. Racing Podge now is on a quick one as well.
I think we've got Zander on an outlap on the softs.
Because Podge now into the final part of the track and he stays P4, 3/10 faster.
I think we have a car facing the wrong way at Williams of Tom. He's sat on the track at the moment, maybe he was moving out of the way.
Whew, what a lap from...
Yeah, this has been an incredible qualifying so far.
Indeed it has. Is Matt doing another lap? I don't know if he is, but...
There's a Need for Speed coming on an outlap with some fresh softs.
But he has to really, Harry's got no choice really, to be fair.
Needs to take it calm, just get round to the finish line and get a good lap in.
Oh my goodness, what a thrilling session. Two people in the 128. I said 28.8, but 28.7 from Topics. That is incredible. These two are absolutely mighty fast. Tom's about to start his lap now. Anyone else on the lap? G-Man's on the, is on the, don't know what G-Man's, I think G-Man's on a slow lap, he is. So, all the rest about to come out for their final stints. Where's Matt G at? Matt G's pitting. Topics are retired. So Topics said he's had enough. He thinks this time is good enough.
To keep him in pole, yeah. We've got Shadow Britain on the fast lap coming round the last S now, so don't hit the curb. Very nice.
Oh, he touched the grass! What? You're a lucky boy, Tom.
Very good save. Could have lost it all there.
I know you're very young, Tom. You're just growing a man out of the car now. Jeez. I know he's looking forward to the next year's Williams when he turns into...
We have Senna on an outlap here, Ollie.
Oh, here we go. He's on an outlap.
He's wanting to beat it. He's winning pole.
So Tom slowed down. He stopped and he's going to be blending the Renault. What is Tom stopped for?
I think he's wanting to get a lot of fresh air to get a very fast lap.
He can't stay on track for too long. Off he goes. So we're going to keep it on Senna because he is the man to take on Topics. He's got to beat a 128 set. That's a real tall order. But if anyone can do it, it's Senna. Matt G's retired, so he's had enough. Right, a 128.7. Can Senna do it?
Well, he's only 1/10 off. Actually, more like a 2/10 almost.
Oh, listen to this. You better listen to this, Ryan. You better listen to this, Ryan. You'll love this. Lee Carroll said this. Ryan should do comms more often. He's doing brilliant.
Well, thank you very much. I'd love to hear. We had Sonic for the time. I guess he was just in the pits. I think he's had enough. So, on an outlap. He's just cocked it up and spoon.
Right, Senna now. He's on a lap now. He's on a massive charge now to take down Topics' time. 128.7 to beat. Let's track with Senna for the entire lap and see if he can beat a 128.7. That's a real... Oh, he touched the grass on the outside. Touched the grass on the outside. Right, Senna now. 800 slower. It's not good enough at the moment. I think it's still warming up at the moment. Qualifying's finished now. Qualifying's done. So all these drivers are coming on the lap. This is their final run. Senna into the hairpin now. Tucks it in nicely.
Red hot.
It's got to be... Senna has got to be pounding... His heart's going to be pounding at the moment. He's got to be feeling at the moment. 28.7 is a hard time to beat, but if anyone could do it, he can.
Oh, he's carried some lovely speed through his spoon.
Beautiful speed for Senna.
Luckily, it was on a track limit, succeeded.
Senna's come towards the end of the final sector now. Luke's into P4 with a 129.2. Senna's 700 slower. It's all down to the final chicane for Senna. Can he do it?
Perfect braking point.
He's taking the chicane very aggressively. Here he comes. Senna, 26, 7, 8. Can he do it? No, it's not enough. It's not enough. Senna's staying P2. Unbelievable. Topics is going to start on pole for the Japanese Grand Prix. Racing Podge will be third place. Luke will be very happy with P4 for sure. Sanders in P5, Skamer's 6th, Pro the 7th. James Hook is in P8. What a great lap for James Hook there with Manchi in P9 and Tom in P10. Unbelievable qualifying there, Ryan.
Yeah, Sterner's going to be a bit disappointed, I think, that he couldn't beat the time, but it was a cracking time from Topics.
DCG P11, Brumi P12,
to do it.
G-Man 13th, Anyzan 14th, Psychometric P15, Sonic Hawk P16. These guys are a better duo than that JB guy. He's awful.
Right, so we've got to go for the driver's order. So we've got Topics with a cracking 1:28.7. Senna in second place, Racing Podge third, Luke fourth, Sander in fifth, X Gamer in sixth, Pro Oliver seventh, Cookie in eighth, Maggi ninth, Shadow Britain in 10th, DCG in 11th, Brumi in 12th, G-Man 13th, Energy Dan in 14th, Cycle Mitch 15th, Sonic Hawk 16th. I can't pronounce that name.
Just load in Harry, Badger and Tommy. Oh, what a quali!
Oh, moving into the race now. I think it's only a
Senna's very happy with his qualifying. He says, good quali for the championship. He's, of course, title's not won in qualifying, but he's very happy with qualifying there.
I think it's
28.7. Unbelievable for Topics. Unbelievable. That was and Senna as well, but 28.8. That was fantastic. But now we're going into the race. This is the won or lost moment now. Now, Senna knows what he's got to do. Oh my goodness, Ryan, you can't. Don't get us copyrighted.
I don't feel right. I can play it on my guitar if needs be.
This is it, Ryan. This is it. Are we going to get a frantic start, or this is it? Can Senna win the championship? He knows what he needs to do. He knows what the permutations are.
To get past Topics off the line.
So let's see what the lower 10 has confirmed for their tyres. So we're about to find out very soon. So we're going to be seeing what the drivers will be on. So let's have a look here. The highest speed runner DCG on the mediums, and Psychomich is opted to start on the hards. So Psychomich is going to go for a longer strategy for this race.
Yeah, he's got to try and maybe stick out for a much longer. If he can have the pace on the hards, the strategy might work. So he can hards the soft possibly.
Legend Dan said you can play it on guitar. Yes, he can. He trust me, he can. Don't trust me, he does. He's a very good expert guitarist, is Ryan. I'm more of a drummer than I am a guitarist.
Yes, well, if we commentate again together, I'd happily like to play some music live on the stream.
Encore, encore, encore.
Just coming around the formation lap. So yeah, Senna really needs to get off the line quick.
He needs a launcher. Yeah, you're not wrong. Yeah, he needs a launcher of a start. Does Senna, because he knows what the permutations are. He knows what he needs to do to win this championship. He needs.
Predictions for first corner. Do you think there's going to be a bit of a tussle between the drivers? Might possibly be a safety car?
I love this from Legend Dan. Legend Dan says this. I think you should give us a concert. I think you're starting to get new fans here.
Yeah, I might have to start like a bit of a stream on SFR, maybe like a concert stream.
Here we go now. Topics about to start to line them up for the start of the Japanese Grand Prix with Senna behind.
I can't wait for this. It's going to be a brilliant start.
Oh, I can't wait for this. I'm glad I'm not racing here, but it's fantastic to see all these drivers race around this legendary Suzuka circuit. This is where champions were crowned. Champions were made. Damon Hill in 96. Hakkinen, Alonso, Vettel. Can Senna be one of those drivers today? Oh, this is going to be amazing. This is it. Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to start the Japanese Grand Prix. The final drivers are about to line up for the start of this race. Senna needs a very, very good start for this event. This is it. Are you ready, Ryan, for your first race?
Here we go. The lights are turning red.
This is it. 5 red lights to the Japanese Grand Prix, and long wait. And lights off, and off we go. And Senna, has he got a start? Oh, he's gone very aggressive into the outside. And he's going, it stays in second place. What about all the drivers going into the first few corners? Senna stays behind. Let's have a look at all the drivers. Are they being clean? Yes, they are. They are.
Clean first corner.
Very clean first two corners for all drivers there. Very good start.
Oh,
so
no, we have a Red Bull off Badger.
It's Badger. Oh, and that's Energy Dan out of the Grand Prix.
Energy Dan out.
Dan is out, and Badger is spun, and that's Dan out of this race. We got a virtual safety car. So right now we're into a neutral situation here, where all the cars will be like Scale Electric basically, and you'll be on the same track and you'll be on the same speed. So neutral pace. So, right, so Topics has already got to a good start there. Very good start. Senna went very aggressive at the start though.
Oh, very aggressive. He wanted to get past. I expect he will do at some point.
So Energy Dan has left the session, but very unfortunate for Dan there.
As we are back to green flag and back to racing speed. It's a possible Badger pit for hards.
Tommy's in the pits. Tommy is going to be in. I think I don't see Thomas in the pits actually. I think there might be a little glitch, but of course all these drivers are going to be at it now as we got into 130R for the first time through this 27 lap race.
Senna right up the chopper Topics. We'll try and get the slipstream down.
So, and it's Gamer's having a little look, and that is Luke off for the chicane, and that's Luke giving a 3-second time penalty. That is very controversial there for Luke. Very, very controversial there from Luke. And Senna's all over the back of Topics as well. I don't know if it says underneath the 10th, but that's the game for you. It's on his last legs anyway. So
Racing Posh trying to close the gap as well.
Badger, 5-second.
It's a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane.
And Broomy side by side with the G-Man. The G-Man through the S's. Do not fight in there, boys, because that's going to be only one result with you lot spinning. So that's not what you want to hear in the Grand Prix, but looks like Broomy is through into P12. So into this first quarters of the race. So, and that's
fantastic start.
Great start to this race. Torres already bringing up a 1 second lead over Senna. So Lee's prediction could be right, of course, but knowing.
Paul just closed it to a 0.2 gap. As we have someone off in the first sector. Is that G-Man?
It's
not. It's Mercedes.
It's Harry. It is Harry. He's having another mistake, of course. Harry can't get his luck here at SFR at all. Psychomich is through. With Psychomich out. I think the game's having a bit of a glitch, actually, so I'm not going to rely on the game here. So, you know.
The Topics just pull away at the moment.
Topics is absolutely flying in the moment. He's pulling away. The game is telling lies on me, of course, so I can't say much about that. So I'm going to keep it as this. Actually, I'll keep it as this.
Mercedes or G-Man trying to get past Cycle, which had to brake.
I can't really tell what's going on because the game is telling me lies here. So that says a lot, don't it, for this game? Really, it's on its last leg. So
yeah,
that's
G-Man going to try and make an overtake while hearing Cycling down the back straight. The slipstream's coming onto the inside.
Oh yeah, it is as well. Here comes the G-Man down the inside of Broomy, but Broomy just holds on, and Psychomich, Broomy and Psychomich hold on. But as it stands, in this early part of the race, Senna is on for course to win his first championship here in SFR. Can you get this right? This is an honest truth. This is only Senna's second season here. Second season here in SFR.
Oh, Topics gets a 3-second time penalty.
Right, that's big news.
He must have gone off the track, and Senna's close.
And Senna's side by side with Tommy, like Himuru Kobayashi, and 2011, and Senna takes the lead on the Japanese Grand Prix. But Tommy's having none of it though. He's going to try and have a go at Senna. Do not even think about going to Spoon.
He's going to try it on the inside into Spoon.
No way. No way. So it's going to be like Vettel. It's going to be Vettel and Verstappen? No, but Thomas stays behind. Great racing from the two of them there. But Tom is not having none of it. He's having none of it. He's going side by side with Senna. Look at this. It's so close. Like a drag race into 130R. This is it. This is what we want to see. Two big guns having goes. And Thomas going on the outside. And Senna. And brilliant move for Topics. Brilliant.
Senna's still right behind him. They've got a great entrance to the corner.
Senna's not going to have none of it now. Now he's going to go into the slipstream. He's going to have DRS as well. This is DRS though. Thomas goes defensive into the inside and in towards the first corner. Senna's having a look down the outside. Senna's going into the first corner. Thomas has spun!
Oh,
Thomas has spun! And that's big news for Senna. He's through to the lead of the Grand Prix.
Oh, that was a big intro. That's going to be a big one for the stewards to have a look at there.
Big talking point there. Wow.
Oh, and we got Giselden, whatever his name is, in the Haas, spun out on the first corner.
It's just Lodian.
On his new meters.
Just Lodian. You know Nickelodeon is right to just Lodian.
Just Lodian. I'll try and make it stick in my head. As now Senna tries to create a gap between Racing Podge.
That's the closest fight we've got at the moment. Podge is on the back of Senna. Podge is in fine form. He's catching the Senna already. Oh, we got the G-Man. G-Man has spun, I think. G-Man has fallen down a few places. So G-Man is into P15 now. But the closest fight we've got is, of course, Senna and Podge. Podge now back in fine form once again. He's had a lot of bad luck this season. He's not having bad luck again today. Let's see what Podge can do as he close down to Senna, who, of course, has got a championship to win, of course.
Chasing him to the last chicane. He's going to have the RS on the main straight. If he can get a good exit out this last corner, he can get over the bump, activate the DRS. He hasn't got a lot of DRS to use. It's an overtake, but it's decreasing rapidly. He needs to get the
It's going to run out of verse. It's not going to be enough to catch Senna, and Senna holds on just for now in this Grand Prix. So, Podge
Topics has stayed out. I think the softs will last a bit longer.
So how long does the softs will last here in Japan then?
Possibly 8 laps.
And Sonic Hawk is round the outside. He's lost a few places, and that's the G-Man back on Sonic Hawk. He goes into P14.
Oh, look at this battle at the back in 14th place between G-Man and Sonic. This is brilliant. Up close racing between the three of them.
Just loading gets a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings, so that's bad news there for just loading. And frantic 4 laps there. Frantic 4 laps. So now we're into stages of the race now. DCG's all over the back of Shadow Britain, who's only 2 tenths behind the Williams man, with, of course, Brumi right behind her. Brumi's having a poor start at the moment to this Grand Prix. Of course, he's got a challenger to fight for as well, to stop Senna for winning this championship. So
yeah, I think Senna's starting to pull away now from Racing Podge. Senna's got a bit more.
X-Gamer's all over the back of Luke now. Oh, and X-Gamer's gone very wide. Very wide for X-Gamer. Not what he wanted, of course. Let's go on board with the Red Bull man, who's, of course, Luke's fighting with Podge as well. Senna's caused...
Topics is coming on the back of Hooky now. He's going to have DRS on him down the main straight.
Loads of fights going on. What is going on with all these drivers today? They're all looking very racy. Topics now all over the back. Where's Luke? Where's Luke doing? X-Gamer, yeah, all good. Right, Topics is through. Topics is through and over Hooky, so he could promote himself into 7th place. 7th place is now Topics. Now he's going to try and catch down Pro Oliver in the racing points. Look at this! Look at this scrap for 2nd place. Look at this! A big train of cars. So obviously, drivers got to be quite careful of the curbs here in Japan.
Yeah, some horrible curbs, easy to lose the grip. I think we're just going to try and make a move soon. He's only 0.3 seconds behind Racing Podge.
It's got a board with
a good exit out of the hairpin there.
Great exit from Podge there. Fantastic stuff. Senna's now pulling away. Now 1.5 seconds the gap between these two drivers. Of course, Luke is now all over the back of Racing Podge. He's saved his ERS. Let's have a look at Podge's ERS. Right, that's the difference. Podge has got less ERS than Luke's. Luke's been saving his ERS very, very well. So Luke is going to have a better time with DRS than Podge will.
Yeah, he's already closed the gap from 0.4 to 0.2. Is he going to make a move?
Save it, Luke. Save it for the DRS zone. You've got a better chance through there. Oh, a bit oversteering there from Podge there, but it's all good. It's all good in the moment. We've got a helicopter shot now with Luke and Podge. So look at it's how Luke would take on the Ferrari. Goes to the inside.
He's made a big dart to the inside.
And that'll be 2nd place. Luke's is in 2nd place now. Great racing for the Haas driver. A good race for the Haas driver as well. So
we've got a Haas driver, Giselden, off at the Spoon corner. He's back on track now.
I can show the telemetry, guys, if you give me a second. Yeah, that's the telemetry for you. So Luke, you can see it's on 59% ERS. And we got Thomas is on 38.
Oh, G-Man and Sokovic have had a bit of a contact there at the first S's.
Oh,
they're both okay though.
So that's good. I did ask you before you actually do come through. I hope you get excited during this race, and you're definitely doing that today. So good to see your excitement.
Excellent race. A lot of entertainment going on now.
You were tired. You said to me you were tired, but not anymore. You're not. So
woken up now.
You're woken up now, so that's the best part about Formula One, isn't it? Especially with esports, because you never know what's going to happen with equal car performances. So now we've got the G-Man.
There's an oversteer there from X-Gamer.
X-Gamer, big. That is going to promote Senna even more. Join us. He doesn't know yet, but Senna is going to be in a very, very big position now. X-Gamer's got to be in the top 5. Or top 6, in fact. So for Senna, this is all good news.
Closing up on Zander. Oh, and we have Need for Speed off at sector 1. He's spun on the S's. He's going to be overtaken by the leader here soon. He really needs to get going.
So we got Luke and Podge. Luke and Podge having another fight with each other.
Chasing him round the S-bends. He's closing the gap, but he needs to be careful. He doesn't. Oh, he's lost it! He's lost it on the grass! He's catched. Oh, what a save there from Podge.
Oh my goodness me, these drivers are absolutely going all out here. And look at this, Topics has caught back up after his spin. Look at Topics, he's all over the back of Peralta, but look at his Urs.
He's really pushing it.
His Urs is on, he's still in overtake mode, so Topics is going to be on very low Urs and yet coming towards the DRS there. But look at this, 4 drivers all fighting for third. This is fantastic. And so we've got Peralta all over the back of Zander. We've got Zander all over the back of Podge. What's going to happen here when all these drivers go into the back straight towards 130R? Peralta goes very wide, and that's going to prevent Thomas an opportunity. But Thomas doesn't take that. He's going to play it safe at the moment. And Thomas goes a bit wide. Yeah, it's got a bit wide, but off he goes.
Is anyone going to make a move, possibly into the last chicane?
I think the gap's a bit big. It's a bit too big. Yeah, I was about to say the gap's a bit too big, but now Zander now. What can he do to Podge? Here we go. So Podge goes a bit wide in the exit. Now he goes into 2. Now it goes into 3. Now it goes into 4 He's closing in on Podge. This is it. Zander's opportunity has come to go around the outside. This is a brave move from Zander. If you can pull this off, go back on board. And we go forward. And Zander goes round the outside. What a bit of contact from the 2. Bit of contact from Zander's through. Minor contact. Zander, a little bit messy. As well, and Thomas is through as well. He's come back to P5. This is great racing from all these drivers here. Thomas now all over the backers of racing Podge now. How many stops? For the soft runners, it'll definitely be if their strategy is right, there might be a 1 stop going down to the hards. But they can go. I mean, if they can prolong these tyres.
Oh, Mad G's got a 5-second penalty for corner cutting.
Bit of a shame now for Mad G. And
Mad
G spun it! That's not great news for Mad G, and he's going to be dropping down places as well. That means he's going to be into 12 after that spin. Unfortunate step for the G-Man. Sorry, for the G-Man and Mad G. It's nearly the same thing. So we got Peralta now all over the back. Peralta wants that place back for sure, doesn't he?
He's got a lot more ERS than him. He might have him down the main straight. He could even have him down here. He's got the slipstream.
And look at this. Podge is all over the back of Zander.
Both going to have the ERS down straight.
I'm going to turn the sorry guys, going to turn the telemetry off because it's starting to get really annoying. So Podge now all over the back of look. Thomas is in the pits. Thomas is in the pits. So it's one of the first runners to stop.
Yeah, it's going to go for the undercut.
He's
He's now pulled a nearly 4-second gap on Luke.
And he needs to. He needs to pull. He's got to as well as Senna. He's got to create that gap to, of course, Topic. I think Topic will be the biggest threat for the win today. So obviously Topic goes on to the mediums. So Topic is on to the mediums.
Brumi on the back of Shadow Britain, and Shadow Britain is on the softs. They'll be warm by now, so possibly Brumi will have the pace.
This is where the medium runners will start to take effect now as well, due to the warmness of the tyres as well. So this is where the medium runners, and of course the hard runners, if you're Psychomich, you're still be fine, and so it's all to play for here. So don't turn away just yet.
Still plenty of time for things to unveil.
So we've got Brumi all over the back of Shadow Britain. So right now it's playing to Senna's hands though for the championship, isn't it?
Yeah, he's in first place. He's pulled a 4-second gap. He's going to have plenty of time to think about what he needs to do when he wants to pit, what tyres he's going to go on. As he's pitting now, Senna's pitting.
Right, now where is Topics? Where's Topics at the moment? He's coming towards the back straight now. Where is Senna be about when Topics pits? When Topics re-pit, comes out onto the main straight. It's all to play for here. My phone's falling off.
He's going to do it.
Where is Topics? Where is Topics? Into also the last chicane. Where is Senna?
Senna's already pulled out of the pits.
Onto the main straight. So this is going to be very close. Here it comes. Where's Topics? Where's Topics? Senna's way ahead of Topics. Way ahead.
Yep, Senna's opted for the medium tyres. May possibly be able to go to the end of the race on them.
So reorder after those little stops. So we've got Luke in the lead, hasn't stopped yet. Hookie's in second, who is hasn't stopped. Xgamer hasn't stopped yet as well. So these guys are still able to carry on, but definitely Luke and James and Xgamer has a 3-second penalty. So more good news for Senna.
Yeah, Senna's gonna. He doesn't know it, but he doesn't know that Xgamer's got the 3-second time penalty.
So now this is where the vital moment comes. Now we're into this pit stop phase where Senna is going to be keeping an eye on the tyres, on his car at all times, making sure it's safe. We will keep an eye on the main championship contenders of Brumi and Xgamer to stop him. Whereabouts are these drivers going to come when these round of stops come to an end? Is Xgamer going to have the main time advantage coming towards the end of the Grand Prix?
Yeah, Luke's just pitting now. I expect Hookie and Xgamer will both pit as well. Their softs must be dying by now.
So we've got Hookie's in and Xgamer. Yeah, he's in. So right, and now DCG will now retake the lead of the Grand Prix. Tom's pitting now. So this is with the times where all the soft runners will be pitting. So this is where Brumi will be carrying on his medium run. Senna's now jumped up to P3 and catching down Brumi, who are by far he's got the fresher tyres of 10 lap younger mediums. So these lot will be on. Senna will be on a major charge.
G-Man's just overtaken Luke, who's on the fresh mediums.
Oh, look at this! This is a wow! This is.
Thomas is going to try and maybe go for the inside line.
Thomas is looking for the switchback, of course. This is a massive train. The looks like the game is
definitely faster through there. He's right up the chop.
Oh, Topics, you're brave!
He's gone for the move.
What a move from Topics! Fantastic move! Wow!
Great bit of racing there from Topics.
Unbelievable! That was brave and fair play to Luke as well to be aware that Thomas is on the inside as well. Unbelievable!
And Topics is now going to go for G-Man. He's got him on the inside.
Topics is really coming. He's after Senna, isn't he? It's Topics, isn't he? He's got
his sights.
And Senna's all over the back of Brumi. On board
he's
with.
He's going to go for the inside onto the chicane.
I think Senna be.
Oh yes,
he's going for it. Senna's going for it. He's managed it. Lovely move for Senna
today.
And we've got Racing Podge as well. Let's go back to the G-Man train. The G-Man train.
Yeah, Luke's going to have DRS on Topics, and has also got the ERS to make it stick. Hopefully,
trying to get the camera work going. The Toro Rosso's fighting.
Was there contact between Topics and Luke there?
I think there was a bit of contact, but Luke is through, still side by side, and Luke is made the move stick. So Luke is back into 4th place. Great racing from the drivers today. Fantastic stuff. And the Toro Rossos look like they've switched as well as Sonic Hawk. they both switch, so we're good thing to do.
Pro Oliver's closing in on Sonic Hawk, 0.2 seconds behind.
So yeah, I was
right train there for 8th up to 5th.
So yeah, JB said this in the comments. One thing JB used to bring to the streams was helmet talk. Could have more of that. So yeah, let's bring in helmet talk. So what do you think of some of the helmets the drivers are wearing today? We've got Shadow, of course, representing the blue and white helmet, of course, for the NHS, of course. So very commended for Tom there.
His helmet is representing his Belgian flag. From what I can see, is probably gets a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings.
My helmet, of course, is more like something from Marvel, of course, or known as the Flash from DC, but that's something too much going on for helmet talk. You can say that.
That's a bit in depth for helmets.
But mine one is more Flash for DC, as you probably know. And Senna, it's all over them, coming towards DCG for the lead. This is Senna's chance.
He's going to try and close the gap between him and Luke.
Senna,
down straight.
Where is X Gamer? He's in P12, so Senna's championship chances are looking very, very, very healthy. Topic's now all over, still behind Luke. He's going to get frustrated soon rather than later. He's stuck behind Luke at the moment, and these two, of course, are still trying to look for podium spots as well. They were the ones behind Senna, of course, for the podium.
Yeah, Topics is really trying to close the gap between him and Luke. Just using up all the ERS. He's still an overtake after the first sector, using all the speed he can.
Of course, we all know Thomas is a very aggressive driver, a very good driver to be fair, so let's see how the James Hook is all over the back of Racing Podge as well. And Senna's all over the back of the race leader, DCG. Senna's got the slipstream on DCG. Here he comes, Mr. Senna's on the charge again. Oh, Thomas, DCG holds his line very well. Now Senna's going to have a look down at the chicane. Nicely done. Good racing, good braking there for Senna. You can tell he's got more grip in the tyres than DCG has. DCG is going to be in massive trouble now because Senna is all over the back of DCG for the lead. Senna now goes into the inside very well. He's going down the main straight. Senna retakes the lead of this Japanese Grand Prix, and his title chances are now getting better and better and better by the minute as we got X Gamer promoting up himself into 11th because Psychomage is now in the pits after his 14 lap old hards.
Yeah, Senna's in a really comfortable position now. He's back in first. He's got the open air. He's going to push and push and push to try and increase that gap.
And of course Broomy as well. He's got to stop as well, so he's going to be falling down the order as well.
Yeah, Thompson is going to move up to 3rd place after DCG and Broomy pit. He's going to have the DRS again on Luke, I'd say, by the end of the lap, so he's going to have the speed carried through. He might be able to close
These two have been fighting for almost all race, and we've been enjoying every single lap of these two at the moment, so Topics is very aggressive on his ERS though, isn't he? He's not really conserving the ERS.
I haven't seen him about 20% yet, I don't think. As we have a yellow flag in Sector 1, there's a Mercedes off.
And do I need to guess who?
Guess who it is?
It's him. It's Harry. Of course it is. Well, yeah,
you can get out of the way of the Red Bull.
Badgie out. Harry's now pretty much a lap down as well. So, unfortunate there for Harry. But let's get back to, of course, Topics and Luke for P4 and 5.
Oh, Topics really needs to save his DRS. He's going to have DRS though, so it levels out for not having DRS, but having the DRS. Senna lets it fast.
32-2 for Senna. He's putting a stamping ground on this Grand Prix, and he says it's not a safer track. Luke's going very defensive. He's trying to break that toe from Topics,
yeah,
but of course,
the inside line.
But of course, with that low ERS, it's not going to be enough for Topics.
He's closed the gap, so hopefully next time
X Gamer's taken Podge. X Gamer has taken Podge. X Gamer's up to P10 now.
Could we maybe see X Gamer for contention for a podium, possibly, if we can keep this pace up?
Goodness me, guys, if you're rating the Japanese Grand Prix, if you're enjoying the Japanese Grand Prix with us too, Ryan and myself, then please put some comments in as well. How do you rate the racing out of 10? How do you rate the commentary out of 10? Please, we'd love to know some of the feedback that you guys will bring in. Of course, please like and subscribe to the channel as well to see more of this racing for GP4. We've got GP3 tomorrow where Ryan is actually going to be racing tomorrow for GP3. He'll be racing on this track tomorrow.
Yep,
Badger's out.
Interrupt you. Badger has just come out on the first sector and he's out of the race.
And Harry's got done in the same corner.
Harry's done the same.
Harry's done the same as well. Badger's out of the... I think these two must have tangled or something.
It's a full-on safety car. So
Oh,
that's Senna's
blown it. Senna is going to be very disappointed. That is going to be a massive blow.
What will Senna do? Will he pit for hards now?
Senna is going to be angry now because of this. What are the drivers going to do? DCG's in. Broomy's got to come in. He is. Broomy's in.
Topics has stayed out. Topics will be behind the two leaders.
Topics is in. Topics is in. So
Topics is pitting.
Topics is pinning.
He's going to be going on the hards, surely.
Luke has stayed out, of course. We got X-Gamer's going to be promoted as well to that P7, P6. X-Gamer's in position. X-Gamer is in position.
Topics has gone for the mediums, so he's going to go for an aggressive strategy. Broomy on the softs. Shadow Britain stayed out on the mediums. This is going to be a really interesting restart.
Oh my goodness me. Out of all the things Senna could have wanted as well.
Yeah, that's really not helped Senna.
It was looking so helpful for him as well to win this championship, and now he's got to actually earn this championship as well with the drivers behind him. It's all down to the drivers behind him to stop X-Gamer.
Save the ERS and fuel.
10 laps to go. Well, 11 laps to go really, but you know. JB said racing 10, comms 11. Thank you, JB. That's very kind of you saying that.
That's very, very kind.
So now, what? So, X-Gamer is in P6. He's in that magic position. The only people like
DCG behind him though is on the soft, so
he's got his intention to take down X-Gamer as well. So. Broomies in P9 on the softs as well, so I need to have a look. We'll have a look from Senna from Discord to see if he actually won the championship, because of course I completely forgot now what he needs to win the championship, but of course that's just me and my memory. So yeah, so
Topics is pitted for the medium, so he's on fresh mediums. He's gonna be faster than any of the top 6 on the track.
yeah, because you got those like I said before, the top 6 is going to be on those. They're going to wear out at the end of the race, and then
they'll be on. There's 10 more laps to wear out those mediums, whereas Topics is going to have so much more tread, so much more grip.
I was just about to say, now we're in neutral. We're going to be in neutral grounds now, so. Tomorrow, join us for 7:30, where Senna is actually going to be on commentary tomorrow with probably with Train Game most likely. I don't know. I don't watch GP3, but I need to anyway, because Ryan's going to be racing tomorrow with the GP3 boys during Japan. So hope you do well tomorrow, Ryan. Must say in the least.
How it goes tomorrow. I'll be racing the AlphaTauri. We'll see what I can do.
The AlphaTauri. Lee Carroll said DCG may be a threat here now. He can, so DCG,
yeah, on the soft tyres.
But the thing is, for the medium runners, the top 6, that we are in neutral ground, so they'll be in saving the tyres now. They'll be saving the tyres, so this will be a little bit good news. But the guys behind him, they're going to be so much more fresher and faster than the top 6. The top 6 is going to really be aware, as Senna has got to really pull out a gap to Luke at the restart. He needs the perfect restart here.
Yeah, they need to manage the ERS and the fuel perfectly to keep the pace for every lap. This is going to be such an interesting restart.
And an interesting end to this Grand Prix as well. It all comes down to luck really for Senna. If he really wants it or not, he really wants the championship badly, to be fair. I don't blame him if he's in this position. But it all comes down to the drivers behind him. And X-Gamer in P6, I think that is enough to stop Senna winning this championship.
Yeah, possibly. If he can get pushing, get past Tookie for Oliver. see them warming up their tyres, wiggling left to right.
And let's see how the drivers will behave when the safety car comes in. Of course, that's the major factor in all Grand Prix, really, when it comes to the safety car. It's when the drivers, how they behave underneath the safety, when Senna becomes the safety car. So hopefully all the drivers
slow the pack down as much as he can to get a good restart.
But not too slow, though, hopefully.
Hopefully not too slow, where it becomes stopped dead on the track.
That's the most annoying part when it comes to racing, where people just stop dead and then it creates so many accidents, and then, of course, controversial starts. So, can I just say this, Ryan, and this is a big shout. Just learning Harry on hards. I don't know why. That's a weird move.
That is a very strange move. There's only 10 laps of mediums would easily last to the end, and they will have more grip. That's a bit of an interesting choice there.
Very strange and very peculiar.
He is a lap down though, so he possibly could overtake all these people and get back round again, but I don't think he will.
No, that'll be like the most 99% chance of that actually not going to happen. So yeah, so this is all down to luck. Is Senna going to win this championship? It will be coming at the end of this lap, so Senna needs X Games to have a massive disaster. DCG's a massive threat to X Gamer's 6th place, because he's on fresher softs. DCG's not a threat in this championship fight, of course, but he can help out Senna, of course, with demoting X Gamer into P7.
Yeah, DCG's going to be wanting to. Oh, as he goes wide there, he's careful to get a track limit exceeded there.
So the safety car will be coming. Is the safety car coming in this lap? It should be.
I expect it will be, but we might be going around for another lap.
No, it's coming in this lap. So Senna becomes the safety car. Right, now, this is it, right. Can Senna, with about 8 laps to go.
Yeah, he's starting to slow the pack down now already before the chicane.
This is vital. Oh, and 5-second penalty for Harry for ignoring yellows. Naughty.
Here we go. Look
Senna needs a launcher of a restart. Oh, and Podge has got hit Sonic Hog in the back, and that's not very good news there for Podge.
Yeah.
But Senna's now bolted away. He needs to have a vital restart, but Luke is not having none of it. He wants that place badly. X-Gamer spun!
He's lost it! Oh no, he may have saved it.
What a save! But DCG on the outside going to the exit.
Oh
my goodness! Oh my goodness me! Tom's out of the Grand Prix!
And the Mercedes of G-Man has hit X-Gamer.
Oh my goodness me! What a shocker coming to the end of this Grand Prix! Senna is going to lighten in his helmet! Unbelievable!
Well, that's it, isn't it? I think Senna has now won the championship. If he can hold first place.
Unbelievable stuff there in GP4. That was a massive blow for X-Gamer. Unbelievable. Oh wow! I never
that's
see.
Be a big one for the stewards there.
Now, whose fault was that there? Virtual safety cars. Oh my goodness me! What a restart!
Well, I think X-Gamer just drifted around the first corner. Good save, and then DCG went for the overtake.
And Psyche makes had a bit of a moment, but oh my, wow!
It's going to be down to the stewards. What happened there?
I feel bad for Tom there. He was a complete innocent figure in all of that as well, so...
Yeah, G-Man just came through as well and obviously lost it and rammed into X-Gamer.
Massive. So it's all down to Broomy now if he can stop Senna, of course. But this is...
On the softs and DCG on the softs. It's still going to be faster than the people on the mediums.
Oh, wow. Unbelievable.
As Luke goes to the back of Senna!
Wow. That's unbelievable. I don't know what Luke was...
Luke has lost some end plate on his front wing.
Now, that's controversial. Very controversial there from Luke there. I think he might have went too early under the virtual safety car. But let's give a big shout out here to James Hook. He's in P5 at the moment after all this mess. He's in a good position.
He's going to be golden. If he can stick there, He's got one.
Oh, but don't do that,
younger.
James. Don't hit the back of Pro Oliver. We're just complimenting you there, James.
He needs to really get his head down, concentrate, focus.
Oh, and Sanders in the side of Luke. He's going for a Kobayashi. This is
They're side by side. Oh, the pack is so close. Senna's pulled a massive 2.6 gap already on Luke.
And the Alpha's having a go as well. These are your cars, Ryan. Hopefully they're looking after them well.
Pro Oliver's pulling away, and I think he's made a bit of a mistake being nosed here, giving DCG the chance to get the better grip out of the corner, chasing him down.
Pro Oliver all over the back of Sander. This is a good chance.
Topics as well. Topics have gone on the inside of his teammate.
Unbelievable. Jay Togs lost in a bit there. Topics go around the outside.
Cookie as well.
Oh my goodness, this is great racing under the restart. Look at Sander's gap already. He's pulling away already. 2.9.
And Topics past Pro Oliver. He's gone for the inside.
This is great racing here. This is it. Sander all over the back of Luke. This is all down. 4 podium positions here. They all want the podium. They all want to get interviewed. And Sander is going down the outside. No, he's staying behind.
Wing damage there.
Oh, this is chaos. Oh, this is chaos. Massive chaos. Thomas go on the outside of Pro Oliver, and he's through. And big contact there from Hooky into DCG, and DCG's through. Unbelievable racing.
Yeah, I believe Pro Oliver lost a bit of his end plate there on the left side of his front wing.
While all this is happening, Senna's pulling on a massive gap. Look at this, Pro Oliver, look at this!
Huge gap.
The Alpha is pushed back on, Pro Oliver's pushed back on DC, well, DCG's pushed back on Pro Oliver. He pushes him back into 5th with the fresh soft tyres.
A big threat here. He's very quick at the moment.
Oh, and Sander's the back of Luke. And Thomas trying to go around the outside and gets the drive and powers through.
Yeah, there we go.
What a restart this is.
As we have a yellow flag at the hairpin. Looks like there's been some contact between the...
Thomas hits in the back of Luke. He's on 5 lap fresher mediums than Luke.
Oh, someone come off Rooney's wide there and Spoon. He's allowing all the cars past.
Oh, and that could be it. That could be it. I've been happy with the championship for Senna. Senna's got a 3-second penalty.
Gets a 3-second time penalty. Oh,
but it's enough. It's enough. It's enough. It's still enough at the moment. It's still enough at the moment.
He set to an amazing 1:31.6.
Well, let's concentrate on second place because Luke.
Oh, DCG's got wide. He's hit the wall.
Oh, and DCG! It's done it. He's done one of the Toyotas in 2009. So that happened. So.
And that's now ruined DCG's race. He's on the softs in prime position.
Oh, Senna, safety car, safety car. It's a safety car.
Safety car.
Oh, Senna. Oh, Senna. It's going to be so disappointing in that.
Oh, this is amazing. Now, what's going to happen? Are people going to pit for the softs under the safety car?
They've got to. They have literally, Senna is going to think it's softs now.
He's got a massive gap between him and Luke, so he may be thinking, just get on the softs. He's going to have a much better chance of being on the podium.
Wow.
He's got the pace.
What a Japanese Grand Prix. Unbelievable.
Will Podge and Maggi stay on the softs they're currently on, or will they pit for new ones?
There's been incidents, there's been crashes, there's been controversy, there's been great racing, and I'll tell you what, man, this is not bad for your first night on comms here in GP4.
I was literally about to say, Oliver, for my first commentary, this has been absolutely amazing entertainment.
Well, if you want to join me on more often here, Ryan, you're more than welcome. So
I think I might have to. So Senna's now coming round to the last few corners. He's probably thinking, do I pit for the softs? So he comes round now for the last corner.
Yeah, he's got to pit. He's got to pit.
Yeah, he's pitting. No, he's not. He's thought differently. He's stayed out.
Okay, this is all... Oh, right. Okay, so all the drivers are staying out.
Yeah, they're all staying out.
Okay, this is weird.
And they'll make it to the end. Sykovich has pitted.
So Sykovich is the one to pit. He's got to go in soft, surely.
I expect he will be.
Yeah, soft tyres for Sykovich there. Good shot off the cars there.
I think it might only be roughly 2 laps after the safety car that they'll be racing.
Yeah, exactly. Now I get the reason why they're all staying out.
Yeah,
so
the tyres aren't that worn, so they may be able to just do the last couple of laps.
Brumy's in 14th. Wow, and next game is Senna is going to be world champion.
at this rate, unless there's something after the restart, Luke's still behind him. One younger mediums, 1 lap younger.
Tom is not.
And don't forget Topics as well. Much fresher mediums.
Tom's saying he's not happy at all.
No, I can understand why. He was a completely innocent bystander on that accident.
Very innocent. Yeah, you're not wrong. So, it's bad. That was so unfortunate for Tom. He was in a mix of pure innocence, and I felt so bad for Tom as well. Unfortunately, that's racing. Unfortunately, you get those lucky days, you get those bad luck days. So now, Senna is in the most primest of primest positions to get his hands on that championship. He's got that one hand on the trophy already.
Yeah, he's just thinking, I've got it in the bag.
He doesn't know yet. He doesn't know that Brumionet's game is in 13th and 14th.
Yeah,
he doesn't know.
Still got Luke and Topics behind him. Maybe.
And also,
anything can happen.
And of course, the big talky boy he's got his 3-second time penalty as well.
Yes, of course. Yes, well remembered, Oliver. So is that gonna, you know?
He's got to pull away at the start like he did in his first restart.
Yeah, he pulled a 3-second gap in roughly 1 lap, so you can do that again. But it's Luke's and Topics, very, very fast drivers.
But they've been crashing into each other for nearly fuck. They've been bumping into each other the most of the time, so.
As I think the back cars are now just catching up, so we should be underway possibly at the end of this lap. This is going to be so close. Already on lap 25. Is it going to be
two laps? 2 laps. That's all it is. 2 laps, and Senna can be crowned world champion.
Well,
Senna's going to be pumping now.
Safety car.
No, I don't think that will happen.
It's 2 laps. I doubt the safety car will be stay out for that long. Although the Alpha in 15th of DCG is roughly 4 or 5 corners behind. If the safety car will wait for him to catch up.
I hate the safety car at this point, but in my mind, it's going to make the tension even more better.
Yeah, it's going to make it so interesting. What is going to happen? Will Senna be able to pull away a 3-second gap? I still think he's the championship leader and win the championship, even if he does. If he's still on the podium, will he still be championship winner?
In my opinion, yeah. It's both Etsuke and Brumi are outside the point, so this is perfect for Senna. I mean, even if he's on the podium, he can still win the championship. Big turning point.
If the safety car will be coming in.
It's got to come in the end of this lap. It will say the end of this lap. Senna's going to become the safety car. Senna's going to become the main leader. Senna needs to pull away as far as he can.
Yeah,
there we
go.
go. Right, this is it, Ryan. 2 laps.
2 laps.
2 laps. This is it. I can't wait for this. Are we about to crown a world champion in Senna?
Senna slowing the pack
He's been dominant
down.
all season. He's been dominant all round. He had his ups and downs all season, but it's mostly been ups and downs. Senna is waiting for it. He's waiting for it.
He's put the foot down. Here he goes.
Off he goes. This is it. Luke is going to do all he can to stop him.
Luke's right behind him though.
What a restart. What a
He's going to try and make a move.
Oh my goodness me. This is it. This is it. This is it. This is it. Oh, no. And Thomas, what a move. Topics went for
Topics.
And that's going to put pressure on Senna as well. Oh my goodness me. My wow. So here we go. Now Topics is all over Luke's all over the back of Thomas again. Oh my, this is unbelievable. Manjeet all over the back of Podge as well. So now we're into this final stages. 2 laps to go. 2 laps to go of this Grand Prix. This is perfect news for Senna. This is all good news to become free world champion. But Xander's side commissioner, they're going to have a scrap as well. They're almost touching.
Topics is closing the gap. He's getting closer and closer.
There he is now. Aaron said he has the title done. I think it's most likely he will be. Senna is going to be world champion. He doesn't know yet, but he will be. He's really got Topics. Even if Topics does get past Senna, it doesn't matter. He'll become world champion. Hooky and Sonic Hawk having a bit of a scrap. Maggi and oh my god, look at this!
And the racing point side by side.
Magic goes into 4th. Unbelievable. Tom is all over the back of Senna.
Oh, Topics gets a 3-second time penalty.
That's good news for Senna. That's great. Oh, and Thomas did it in the back of... Don't hit Senna, please. He'll be absolutely wild with rage if you do.
He's gonna have the slipstream down the straight.
It's game is into 12, but it's not enough. And Senna is going to go one time. Senna's got wide. Oh, great defending for Senna. Great defending. Senna's going to go one more lap to go. One more lap around this track, and he'll become world champion for this season.
Oh, Psycho Mitch has spun, and he's going to be last for the race.
But we're all focusing on Senna.
But Topics is still closing the gap.
Ken Thomas getting enough of him, but this is it, right? This is what Senna's been dreaming of. This is what he's been done for. The G-Man's gone into 5th, but Ryan, this is now Senna's time to shine.
Here we go, coming around the hairpin. Topics is now 0.4 behind. He's going to try and get a good exit. I think he does.
Topics only got the back straight to overtake Senna. That's the only point he can overtake Senna, really. We're sending up towards Spoon for the last time.
Oh, so it's been someone come off from the hairpin, but we're still concentrated on Topics and Senna.
Hook is out of the race. Oh no, Luki, no! It didn't want you to retire. That's annoying. That's bad number. Senna's got the gap now to tie towards 130R. Senna 130R for the one last time. This is it. Senna into the final chicane for the last time. One more turn to go. Senna is your new GP4 world champion. Well, congratulations to Senna. Unbelievable drive. He's your new world champion, and Luke gets a podium. Senna goes P4. Senna, Brumi P5. Is that? Oh, wait. Is Brumi P5? Oh, okay. Right, now.
Does that mean Senna doesn't get the championship?
I think penalties kicked in. Right, now.
Hold your horses.
Hold your horses. Penalties just kicked in. Brumi and Gamer. Senna still wins the championship. Lucan's confirmed it. Senna, massive congratulations on becoming world champion. You have thoroughly deserved it. Ryan, is Senna unbeatable?
Oh, I think he is now. What an absolute amazing drive from Senna. Made no foot wrong. Did absolutely everything perfect. Just got in the car, knew what he needed to do, and did it absolutely brilliantly.
Unbelievable. He is finally world... this is only a second season. Absolutely. I mean, this man, brilliant. Unbelievable. Senna's our world champion for this season. Unbelievable. Senna's our world champion for GP4 in Season 6. Finally deserved. Thomas in P2. Amazing drive. He's our driver of the day, of course, because he's put on an amazing drive after his spin. Luke in P3. Zan in P4. Brumi P5. XK in P6. Man G7. Podge P8. Gislone in P9. G-Man 10. Sonic Cork 11th. DCG in 12th. Parolov in 13th. Psychomage in 14th. And your retired drivers, Hooky, Tom, Harry, Badger, and Energy Down. But Ryan, Senna is our world champion, and he thoroughly deserves it.
He thoroughly deserves it. Absolutely, no doubt. Brilliant drive.
We raced with him. We have spoken with him. He's such a gentle man as well. I mean, I can't wait for it. Senna's crying, and I don't blame him. He's now our world champion.
We're gonna get him in for the interviews.
Oh man, Senna's emotions.
Get his point of view.
Oh, unbelievable. I can't believe that. Senna's our world champion. I cannot believe I'm saying that. It's unbelievable. Let's get Senna onto the party and let's get his thoughts. Let's get him in here. I need to remember the other two. I think it was Topics and it was Topics and Luke. So yes, Ryan suggested Senna to the party. Oh my goodness me. I'm so happy for him. I'm so happy for him. Of Senna becoming world champion. I cannot believe I'm saying that. Here he is, our new world champion. Will be coming any time now. Let's try and get let's see, could we get Luke in? Yeah, there's Luke. Oops, not the right button to pick. Free profile. There we go. Oh my god, I'm so happy for him. So happy. Here we go. Luke. Party invite? No. This one? Yep. There we go. Invited Luke. And it's invite topics. Oh my god. Oh my god. Senna. Massive. Let's get to the showroom first before we start, but for me and Ryan to come us first. Massive congratulations. You are Season 6 World Champion.
Thank you.
I mean, what's your emotions right now?
I can't describe it, mate. I'm so happy. I don't have words. Just wanna say something to topics. I don't know if there was contact between me and your spin, but I love the fights again.
You know what, mate? There was contact, and that's what spun me. But it was a racing incident. I'm not putting it into stewards because it just is what it is. It was just one of those.
Alright, mate.
Senna, you are world champion, and what a race did you have? You fought for it. I mean, this is your second season here, and your first full season here, and you've been dominant all round in that car. I mean, you couldn't deserve it any more than today. You how many wins you got this season? I've lost count.
I think 8 or 9 or something.
Yeah, 8 or 9 wins, loads of fastest laps, and you become world champion. I mean, you've got to say it's been a very successful season 6 for you here at this championship.
Yeah, he's ticked all the boxes.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what to say.
Just do a quick run through. So when halfway through the race, when that safety car came out, the first safety car, what was going through your mind?
Well, I was considering going on the softs, just like G did, but I watched like the pits info, and it said that I was going back to 11th. So there was no point for me pitting on the softs because everyone behind would have stayed out, and I would have lost the race there. So I'd stayed out just the same as with the last safety car.
Yeah, great decision. It turned out to be the right choice. Absolutely brilliant race. Congratulations, Senna.
Thank you very much.
Wouldn't it just? And now, I mean, on the final 2 laps, Luke and Topics were actually giving you a go there for the lead as well. I mean, in your mind, did you know where Brewy and Netscape were, or?
Well, I had Adam in the party to be my chef for this race. So yeah, I had some clue, but I knew I was driving in first, so yeah, I knew they had to take points on me. So even if I finished like 9th and they finished behind me, I would have won the championship. So yeah, I'm very happy, mate.
Now your main focus is the constructors.
Yeah, it is. Trying to also win that championship. It won't be easy against the guys of Red Bull, but we're gonna try our best.
Senna, massive congratulations. Season 6 world champion. Unbelievable. So let's go to topics. And topics, like you said, you had that major spin in the start, but in my mind, you are me and Ryan's driver of the day, because that comeback was absolutely unbelievable. You should be very happy with second.
To be fair, mate, under the last safety car, or before the last safety car, running in what was it, 8th or 7th? I didn't really think I had a chance, to be honest. Obviously, with some guys in front of me on fresh softs or fresher mediums or whatever they were on, I thought maybe if I can just get as high as I can, just to get the best points I can, I just thought I'd be happy with that. But obviously, when the last safety car came out, then people obviously pitted in to come on softer tyres, or if people had damage or whatever, and I was behind Luke and Senna, I just thought I've got to go for it.
I'll tell you what though, you made so many fantastic moves during that race. The right-hander before the bridge, you've got a Haas on the inside, and I mean you made 2 darting moves into the first corner, and I can't believe those moves actually stuck for you. And it's fair play to the drivers to actually get to know that you're actually there. Unbelievable moves.
You know what? To be honest, I was driving really annoyed because obviously me and Senna had contact in turn 1, and looking back on it now, it was just a racing incident. It was nothing more less than it. It was just one of those incidents that you just can't avoid, really.
Yeah.
And from there onwards, I was just driving really angry and really aggressive. And to be fair, I shouldn't have done, but I did, and I've just got to where I am, obviously.
And any questions for you for there, Ryan? The topics?
Well, just some brilliant racing, some brilliant overtakes. Just so confident in the car, knowing where the braking points are, just keeping it on the track. Just after the spin, did you think that you would be able to get back into second after the contact in the first corner after you spun out?
Honestly, no, I didn't. Because once I'd spun and the car had come to a stop, I've already seen 6-7 cars go past me, and I've just thought, that's it, it's done. I'm not going to be able to get back to it. But I didn't even think I was going to be able to get close to a podium. Never mind to finish second.
Yeah, brilliant driving. Just stuck your head down and just waiting for it.
And you and Luke's battle there in the final stages of the race, that was an epic thing to watch, because of course there was some bits of contact here and there, but I think there was just minor bits of contact between you and Luke.
Yeah, there were a couple of nudges here and there, and I think actually the right hand just after the first sector, I'm pretty sure it was Luke that I went past. But no, me and Luke had a good battle, to be fair, nearer to the end as well, but I knew he had wing damage, which obviously put me in an advantage straight away.
Very congratulations to you. Well done for getting second. Let's go to, of course, to that Haas driver, and that is Luke. Luke, third place in the Haas.
Lucas, yeah.
Oh, Lucas, yeah, I forgot. Didn't know he was there. So let's go back to you. Then. I'm just covering promotion because of you, Senna. Because
Yeah.
So now you won the world championship. It's just racing for you now, or you just focus on that constructors.
Oh, no. Focus on the next race and trying to win that as well.
And then, now, what's the important question?
I hope to have some good battles again with Topics, because I really enjoy our fights.
Have you got your tissues?
Yeah, I got it.
Now, is that Renault going to get the number one number for next season for GP4, or are you really considering moving up to GP3 to battle with Ryan and Ben?
Well, I think if I now say on stream that I'm gonna stay in GP4, some people will kill me. So we're gonna let the decision be made by the stewards and by the admins.
So that decision hasn't come yet.
Yeah.
So
I think it's quite
yeah.
Yeah. You know what I mean, I think.
Yeah, you're keeping it. You're keeping all rumours. You're keeping all rumours, but
I think it's set in stone.
Yeah, I think so.
It's set in stone. We'll get the announcement from him, don't you worry. I think it'll come in Abu Dhabi where you'll get the announcement from Senna, but I think it's most likely what he's going to do. So, Senna, before that time, you need to soak in for tonight, mate. You're now Season 6 GP4 champion, and I think everyone's congratulating you now in Discord, and I think it's very well deserved. You had a very successful season, and of course, provided such great racing as well. And well, we'll see what you can do for Season 7, whatever division you're in.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try to give them everything for this season, for next season, and for Season 15, if that's far.
Did you say season's 15?
Yes, I did. Drew back.
So right, so yeah, we'll end the stream there, and that's one more time, guys. Massive congratulations to Senna for becoming world champion. Now the drivers' championship is done. We're now focusing on the constructors. Ryan, it's been a pleasure commentating with you today as well.
Absolutely brilliant. Really enjoyed it.
And I think the guys in Discord will say the same thing, that you did a brilliant job on your first night as a commentator. It's been a pleasure commentating with you as well tonight. It's been such great fun. And
great, so much fun. I'd happily do it again.
If you want to do it again, then you know where to go to. So that'll be it. That is the end of GP4, and we're moving on to GP3, where actually Senna will be going out of the car and into the commentary box. Yes. To commentate GP3, where Ryan's going to be racing, of course. Keep an eye on him tomorrow night. You never know what he's going to do. So yeah, that'll be the end of GP4 for Monday. See you next week for, I think it's the American Grand Prix, I believe. I think it's the American Grand Prix that's next. So yeah, Mexico. Yeah, thank you. So we'll see you next week for the Mexico Grand Prix. Uncle Oliver, ta-da.